What up, y'all? I'm a little bit early here. I jumped on a few minutes early. Give me a second to look at something here. Hmm. What y'all got going on today? Give a few folks a little time to jump on here. Hmm. That's weird. It says available for free play. Anybody out there this evening? Where y'all at? I think I'm a little early. What's up? What's up? Somebody gave me a like. Let me get this down. So, hey, what's up? Somebody's on here with me. What y'all know good on this Saturday? I got me a light. I got my equipment in. I can't get the mics to work. The tripod and stuff's great. And then, like I said, I got a light now, so it ain't always flashing on and off with the TV. I really got on here a few minutes early. But who do I got on here with me? Somebody. Let me see what's up. What up, y'all? Man, the police was down here last night. Neighbors over here fighting. Woke me up. Roll Tide. Yeah, we got some good rest this weekend. Man, I was hoping Vandy was gonna beat Texas earlier. Um I just I don't know why. I was hoping they'd win. Florida may beat Georgia right here in a minute. But yeah, I was sleeping last night. I was sleeping good. It was about 12:30, 1 o'clock. And I heard some racket. I got up and they was over there fighting, and I knew it wasn't gonna be long. The law will be coming. What's up, Tim Nelson? So yeah, I just sat out there on the porch for a minute, and it wasn't 5 minutes, man. Here come the folks. I said, I knew it, man. Y'all, I don't know what it is. I can be sitting here all day long and not see a gnat ever, and as soon as I turn on this live, they'll boom, there'll be one pop right up here. What's everybody been up to today? Timothy Nelson, what you been up to? Yeah, I know, man. They Yellowhammer, they had 3 chances, man, to get that. And just bobbled it around, bobbled it around. I was like, bro, because they was in field goal range if they would have got the ball right there. I mean, and they was like 24 seconds on the clock, so um, they would have probably won that game. Their kicker, he's money too from like 60, so but it's that time of year though, upset November. Yeah, Miami, I'm both of those were good games, man. I was wanting Clemson to lose, and sure enough, Duke came back on them, and um Yeah, that was some SMU too. I'm glad they won. Man, I watched. Oh, I know what it was. I seen on the news earlier. Like a congressman or something for the state of Maryland. She was she set up hidden cameras to get people on video having an affair. So, like, man, these are the people that are making the laws for us. I mean, how can you make the laws for us to follow when you can't even follow the laws that's set in place for you? You know, I mean, if you got people up there in the legislature cheating and doing dirt, I mean, how can you make a law and tell me I got to go to jail for it when you do it all the time and don't get nothing happens to you? Man, that white collar crime stuff that shit makes me sick, man. People embezzle $10 million and then get 13 months down at Maxwell Air Force Base and play golf all day and shit. Sit outside and read the paper and drink coffee and stuff. And then, people like me, they got to go down there to the shit where you may not make it out. That's what they call Maxwell Air Force Base. They call it Club Fed. It ain't even got a fence around it. That's how low level it is. They send all like people that get caught stealing money and stuff, or Bernie Madoff and all them. People like that's who they send down there. And then I was also listening to some of Alex Murdoch's calls. Man, let me tell you how the system, how sorry they are. So, you know that every jail records all the calls, okay? Everybody knows that. Well, they started releasing, they was monitoring Murdoch's calls to his son and everybody he was talking to. Well, then they went and released them to these people who wanted to make a video or movie or something. And they shouldn't have done that, really. I mean, they don't release Joe Blows down there with a burglary charge. You know what I mean? Like, so why are you doing it to this high profile guy? Well, guess what happens? Everybody starts listening to the calls, and then people start getting sympathetic because they seem like a family. I mean, he's wanting his son to get into college, and so once people started getting a good light on it, what the government do? Nope, no more calls. It's like as long as it paints you as a monster, it's okay. But if people start, feeling sorry for you or something, oh, we got to pull it then. Can't. Like, man, that's wrong, man. Yeah, man, I'm just chilling. I been watching some ball and just hanging out, man. Ain't nothing really going on Saturdays. It's cold up here. I guess it's cold everywhere. I don't. It's down in the 30s and shit. Last night, I think tonight is supposed to be 37. Yeah, it's supposed to be good and cold. You can tell I got that light, can't you? It's on a tripod over there behind me, behind the computer. Like you can tell, I can tell. Man, I don't. It's just one, bro, and they don't. And he only comes out when I start filming. I swear to God, one night. I don't know where he comes from. It's like he hides. I never see him till I sat down here to film. Yeah. I guess he's been trapped in here in this heat, and he ain't leaving. Yeah, the old neighbors last night, they was going at it good. Old boy, man, I don't know why that old boy stays with that old man. That's all. Listen, if you got to call the law on each other once every 3 or 4 weeks, why don't we even be together? You know what I mean? Like that don't make no damn sense. I mean, Yeah, if you got to call the law on each other, there ain't no need in being together. You might as well just go and wrap it up, you know? And then the police come over there every time and don't do nothing, come over there and talk to them and then leave. And I'm like, why do y'all even keep coming out? I mean, like it's just I don't know. I guess I picked a bad time. Is this a bad time, y'all, on Saturdays, 5 o'clock? I usually do a little later. But yeah, I've been doing it like 7. And then a day I said 5, so I don't know if it's a bad time or what. Ugh. Yeah, they got a fire going out there. They were burning tires and stuff while ago. Man, it was black smoke rolling everywhere. I was like, look at these fools. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy over here where I live. I'm talking about crazy. For some reason, they went and bought the neighbors went and bought a bunch of damn swans and damn ducks and or geese, whatever they are. And then the neighbors on the other side, they fighting all the time, man. But yeah, you right. It's a good night for a bonfire. Well, I used to love going to them bonfires back in the day. Oh, somebody was always having something. You know what I mean? That's how we used to party. We'd all gather up at the rivers or the creek or something, you know. And no, man, my daddy actually lives a couple hours away from me. But we talk all the time. We talk every day. Did they arrest some female correction officers? Um, I wouldn't doubt it, man. They them corrections officers, they got it made. I mean, like I remember they used to be like if you could get a runner job, like on every shift, man, you got a sergeant, and then you got a lieutenant, and then you got um I guess the warden or whatever, assistant warden, whatever they and but if you can get a job, like if you can get a be a runner for the sergeant or a runner for the lieutenant, that's the sweetest job in prison because you can go anywhere you want, whatever. And I know people that used to work for them, like be a runner for a sergeant or something, and then that like the sergeant might go out to eat on Tuesday night to Olive Garden, and he might order a chicken marsala plate and bring it in the next day and give it to his runner. Yeah, I seen in Mississippi they was running a whole. That's another thing, man. How are y'all? How can these police and these sheriffs put people in jail when they running? They hooked in with the cartel, man. There was 10 people and 2 sheriffs, man. Yeah, it was in Mississippi yesterday. They were all tied to this cartel deal. I seen that 2 sheriffs. So that's 2 different counties right there off the Ripper. And then I think there was 10 other like officers or deputies, whatever, 12 total. And they said they was directly tied in with the cartels. What it said. The FBI got them. You know, down a while back down at Tutwiler a few years ago, them girls was coming up pregnant down there. You know what I mean? And they knew it was them male guards or whatever. So, what county you in, brother? Covington. That's way down. I know where Covington's at. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to look at something real quick here. My dad and them used to go deer hunting down in Covington County. Yeah. Well, that's close to where I was at in prison, man. I was in Barber County, right there in Eufaula, or really it's Clayton. Okay. How close is Barber County to Covington? Yeah, I got a buddy of mine. He killed a big old buck today on public land, man. Nice buck. Man, do you know a guy named Cecil? From oh man, what was Cecil's last name? God dang, man, he hauled loplolly pines. He did logging. His name was Cecil. Man, I can't. He's from Andalusia. I was in prison with him. What was Cecil's last name? He was an older guy, probably in the maybe 50s, late 40s, probably then, or mid 40s. Okay, yeah. They did logging loplolly pines or something. We used to always mess with him. Ain't that where Jimmy Rain's from down there in that area? The yellow fella or whatever. I know. I got a friend I looked up. He was at Easterland, and then I looked up today, and they done moved him to Fountain, which is over around Atmore there. Um, my buddy Duck, the guy that I was roommates at the foundry with, he did 32 years. Did most of it at Holman there, and he said that was a rough place, man. He went in at 19 and got out at 52. That's a long time, bro. Especially in the max camp too. I don't, man, that's a lot of time. I thought I'd have some more folks. Let's see. Yeah, no, yeah, them prisons ain't got no air. Only prison got air conditioner is Decatur Work Release. Man, when we was at Ventures, they got a big old thing in the top of the roof, a big old fan. It sucks and it pulls air up, and you open the windows up, and it'll suck the hot air through. But once it gets dark, it cools down, man. And I remember laying there, just like praying, like, man, please let it hurry up and get dark. I'm talking about it, but it was hot, man. Like you're literally laying on your rack. Every bunch of people. It's so hot that people just in their boxer shorts, just laying on their rack, sweating like I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, don't you I get up and I like to get up and take a shower in the morning. Okay, well in prison you got to take a shower at night right before you go to bed because you get one in the morning. By the time you go to bed, it's so hot down there. You done be a mess, so you might as well take a shower right before you go to sleep. Man, I've been on here 20 minutes. I figured I'd have some more folks, but it may be a bad time, man. Halloween. Oh, a lot of people still trick or treating today. They doing the trunk or treats and stuff. I forgot about that. That might be what it is. Yeah, hey man, listen, I think I picked a bad time. I'll get back on here. We'll figure something out, but I'll put out some videos and stuff too. But I appreciate y'all, and I'll holler at y'all later. All right, bye.